same image. Means this image I can float multiple times with the same size, the same width, same size, same spacing, everything. Okay, same width, same size, same spacing. That is what the difference in positioning and floating is. Positioning means one image we're going to change the position. Okay, one element is there at normal flow. Initially it is there. I'm going to change the position of that element, but I can't use the same element on same position multiple times. The same thing we can use to do that part. We're going to use the float, but working is same when it comes to floating and positioning. I hope you guys have got the difference. Position, we can change the positioning of the element from one place to other place. Float is also going to float the element from one place to other place, and we can float the same element multiple times, thrice, first, or how many times we want. We can change, we can give the space, or we can give the position. We can float that particular element how many times, how we want. Okay, how many times we want, we can change the position. How many times we can give the same element in multiple position. How to do that one, I will show. Just okay, that we're having floating within a container. First, floating within a container and floating multiple elements side by side. Okay, floating within a container means in the particular browser, that element we're going to float. That element we're going to float there. Right. So what is the code for that? For floating an element. So the tag or element to float an element is obviously float tag. We have to use the float tag. We can float the element either left, or you can float the element either right side. Left or right side we can float that element. So doc type, then HTML, then head, then I'm giving floating element, and sorry, here we have to do this part in title, right? So title, last title, then going to see the style later. First we will see the body. Okay, in the body what we have to do, we'll see that one. Fine. So I'll go to body part. Right. So in body, I will use some paragraph. The same paragraph I will use as I given in earlier program. Okay, I'll open this program. Okay. Okay. Let me open it. Okay. Okay. You see, okay, I will copy this part here, and then I will use the same paragraph. Okay, same figure I will use, same portion of this code I will use here. Figure. Ready? So body, right. So if I run this program, we will find what? One paragraph in the browser, right? One paragraph we will find, and one image we will find here. Right? To move an item above and below that, we will find this figure. Correct. I want to float this one. Okay, I want to float this left side or right side. I want to float. Right. To do that one, we have to write some CSS code. Right. So by running this program, we will find what? One paragraph in the browser. Below that paragraph, we will find this image. That's it. No other any effectiveness will not find in this particular program. Correct. So to float this image, I want to float this image, the same image I want to float at the right side, at the left side, and I want to float the same image multiple times. Okay, how to do that one? First I will write the code for this one, for figure. Okay, means first concept is what? Floating within a container. Okay, floating within a container. I want to give one, I mean, I want to create one box, one container I want to create. In that container, that particular image should be displayed. That should come in between. Okay, it should come within that container. So what I will do, I will create the whole body as the container, whole body as a container. Okay, I will keep the border size like 2 pixel, solid black. Okay, I will keep the 2 pixel black. Then background color, background color, background color. I'll keep whichever we want. Like we can keep purple. Background color is purple. Okay. Then margin 5 pixel. Okay. This is at the from top side, and from left side I will keep 20 pixel or 50 pixel. Anything we can keep. From left side we'll keep 50 pixel. Right. Then padding, I will use like 5 pixels, same. Then 20 pixel. Okay, this is what this will create. This will create one container, the whole body, whatever the we are giving, right? This portion. Okay, for this portion, this particular CSS will be applied. Okay, it will create one border, means one box will be creating. In that box, this content should be displayed. Okay, this content should be displayed, and I want to float this image. I want to float this image at the left hand side. Right. So for that, I have to apply CSS for this figure. Right. I have to apply the CSS for this figure to float this element, to float this image at the left hand side. So figure, open, then border, I'll keep 1 pixel, solid red for this image. Okay, and this border will be create for whole body. One container it is creating. In the container I am trying to display this image. Okay, and background color for this images I will keep yellow. Okay, padding, I do 5 pixel. Then width and height for the image. Width we can give something 150 pixel. Then float, we want to float this at the left side. Okay, close this style. Right. So what I have written here, I will just remove this because I have given in the figure only. Okay, there I have given. So what I will do, I will remove this width and height here. Fine. So what I did, first I create one container. Right. In that container, I want to display this part. Okay. And this image, I want to display what? At the left hand side in this container. Okay, at the left hand side in this container. That is what I have written in the CSS. So save as program 6.html. Save. Go to here. Open with Google. Oh, some mistake we have done here. So what mistake we have did? Body. Okay, we have not given the style only. We have not opened the style here. Correct. So here, go here. Style. Now see. Yes. So we are trying to float this content, right? This content within a one container, right? The container we are created as a body, and we are given this margin, right? We are 2 pixels solid black. We are given this box. This becomes one container here. In that container, we are trying to display this part, paragraph and image, right? So background color we are given purple over here, and for margin is 5 pixel, means this margin is 5 pixel, then 50 pixel. If I remove this, see, this becomes what here. This is first. If you give here 5 pixel is top, from here this is top, 50 pixel from left. If I give another value here, like some 20 pixel, this becomes what, bottom, and the last will be the right side. Something 20 pixel, if you, it becomes right side. Okay, this is top, left, this is bottom, and this is right. Okay, if you do like that. If I remove this part, 50 pixel here, okay, you see the difference. It will move this side. Left hand side, this margin will be removed there. Okay, that margin will be removed. So what I will do, what I have given 50 pixel here, so it will give the, from border to this margin, it will, space will be given, right? And we have used this image in this container, so we have floated this image in this container, right? So what I will do, I want to give this image, means I want to copy this image and I want to paste over here. Same image I want to show multiple times. Okay, to show multiple times here. What I will do, I will just copy this part. Copy this. I've saved it. Okay, I copied this one and pasted over in the same program. Now I want this image to be displayed. Means now in this program you are trying to display what, 2 images. So the 2 images should display side by side. It should display side by side, right? Save this. You can see. Okay, we have floated the multiple image. We can float how many image we want. We can float here. For example, here this from this box to this box, it will take a maximum 5 to 6 images. Means if I copy the same code, same image part 6 times, it will float the same image 6 times. And if I do again the same image 7th time I want to copy, so that particular image will move to next here. It will move to the next. Means the particular image will what, floating within this container. Within this container, that is what the floating of element in container, and floating of element multiple times side by side. Okay, this is what a floating of element is.